Hey guys, it's Jeff, and there are just more and more surprises with iPadOS, iOS 13, and basically all the betas that were launched yesterday. Now, here I have the 2018 MacBook Pro. And we're actually going to be running a mouse on this device, and this will make this device actually useful in 2019. So I have the Logitech MX Master 2 mouse with me. I also have a connection here that I will show you in a little bit, and then that is all you need. Now, one thing that I do have to note is this only works with this mouse so far. It does work with Bluetooth, so this has its own Bluetooth connection. A lot of mouses come with this little dongle here, which you would plug into a USB port on your computer. You can also plug this into a dongle for the iPad, and then this end will go in the USB-C port. But since I have the MX Master 2S, this actually has Bluetooth support and will connect fully with my iPad only via Bluetooth. So let's go ahead and show you a short demo, and if you have your own mouse, how to set that up to use your mouse with the iPad running iPadOS 13. Okay guys, so we have the iPad here, and just to show you a little bit of information about the iPad, we're running iOS 13. This is the iPad Pro 12.9-inch third generation model. Build number for iOS 13 that we're on is 17A5492T, and yes, that is the first beta of iOS 13. Now, all you need is a mouse. So I have the Logitech MX Master 2S mouse here. As you can see, this does have Bluetooth support. So you do need Bluetooth support just to use the mouse alone. If you do not have Bluetooth support and your mouse does come with a dongle, you can go ahead and put that into this device here. This goes from USB to USB-C. So you just plug that in on the end of your iPad. So let's go ahead and set up the mouse support. So all you have to do is go into settings, then go down to the new accessibility menu here, and you'll go down to touch. Now you are going to turn on assistive touch, and this will actually place this really annoying kind of menu option here. All you have to do to get rid of that is actually just change a few settings. So go ahead and go down and go to always show menu, and you can go ahead and turn that off. Now we'll get back to that in just a second as to how that goes away, but let's go ahead and set up our mouse. So all we'll do is turn on the MX Master here. Just make sure that your power is on if you have this mouse, and that will automatically turn on Bluetooth for it. Now you can see it shows up on our other devices here for Bluetooth. We'll go ahead and connect, and then we'll tap pair, and now it's connected. Now, as you can see, the mouse support is activated and I have a fully working mouse. So what we'll do is that assistive touch menu did go away. So what we'll do is we'll go into the home screen here, and you can see that menu does show up when I right click. So whenever you right click, that menu will show up, and I personally like that. I think this menu is very helpful, especially if you're only using your mouse, and you can do various actions like go to your control center, because that's not something that you can actually do with the mouse alone. So yeah, you can do that. You can actually pull down from the top here and pull down that control center. So that's really cool. Now, what are some basic functions of the mouse? Well, you can go ahead, click anywhere. As you saw, the clicking is pretty accurate. I'm gonna go into the Apple website here and just show you kind of how everything works. So we'll go to iPad, and then if we scroll with the scroll wheel here for the Logitech mouse, it's not that great. Hopefully Apple will kind of continue support for mouse support and just make this experience a little bit better. But as I mentioned, we are on beta 1, so this is the first beta of having mouse support. I think this is pretty darn good for being a first beta. So as you can see here, there is no option to right click on something. So if I wanted to right click on the buy button, that will just activate this menu. But I can go ahead and click on buy and use this like I would a computer. Now, this is absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like this. I think this is really cool, and it really does push me to use the iPad Pro more as a computer rather than my MacBook Pro that I have. Now, what are some other functions? Here we have the home screen. So if we tap the scroll wheel, that will take us back to the home screen. If we double tap, that will take us to our app switcher, so that's really cool. But those are the only actions that I could find. Unfortunately, if I go back to Safari here, I do have a scroll wheel on the side of this mouse, as you can see here, but that scroll wheel unfortunately does not work on the iPad. So you can see I'm scrolling here, that doesn't work. The clicks on the side do not work. It would be really awesome to see that you can support all of these buttons in the future. So these buttons on the side, if we could get access to kind of programming these buttons to do certain things, that would be amazing. And then having the ability to just program all of the buttons on the mouse, that would be awesome as well. So guys, yeah, that is kind of how all of the mouse support works on iOS 13, or this is actually running iPadOS 13. You have full control of your entire UI here. You have control over your notification center. You can scroll from app to app. So guys, that was our tutorial and short demo on how exactly you can get a mouse working on the iPad. It is absolutely amazing Apple has brought this to the iPad, and it actually pushes me just that little bit further to be using my iPad as my main device over my MacBook Pro. What are your thoughts? I want to know in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what you think about this feature and if you find it useful. If you like this video, give it a like, and also get subscribed if you want to stay up to date with all of our content. Hit the bell button as well, that gives you updates as soon as our content is released. So again, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in some upcoming content. Peace.